Good morning. Let me adjust my camera there. Good morning, January 30th. I know that every apparent death is resurrection. Therefore, gladly I die to everything that is unlike good. Hmm. From Psalms 23, verse 4. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. From the Talmud, unhappy are we who mistake the branch for the tree, the shadow for the substance. And from Fragments of a Faith Forgotten, gain for yourselves, ye children of Adam, by means of these transitory things which are not yours, that which is your own and passeth not away. So our reading begins. We are told that we must gain a knowledge of that which cannot pass away. The Talmud says that unhappy conditions arise when we mistake shadow for substance. Even the valley of the shadow of death causes no fear when we arrive at the consciousness of the psalmist who, from the exaltation of their divine deliverance, proclaimed, Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. The rod and the staff of truth is the realization of the substantiality and permanence of that which cannot change. We are ever renewed by the passage of the divine light through our consciousness. Behold, I make all things new. The revitalizing, regenerative power of spirit flows from the consciousness of wholeness into our physical organism and into every objective act. When we give the realization of divine presence free passage through our thought. Emerson tells us that in these moments we are conscious that we as isolated beings are nothing, but that the light is all. Thus, he admonishes us to get our bloated nothingness out of the way of the divine circuit. How wonderful to realize this possibility to which he refers, non-resistance and non-burden. Let us then learn to let the burden slip from the shoulders of personal responsibility and enter into our divine union with enthusiasm. And our affirmation that we're taking into the silence this morning, I know that every apparent death is a resurrection. Therefore, gladly today I die to everything that is unlike the good. Joyfully I am resurrected into that which is beautiful, enduring, and true. Silently I pass from less to more, from isolated into inclusion, separation into oneness. So with this breath, I remember, I recall, I recognize, I bring my attention to an awareness of this one ever present allness, one omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent energy, essence, substance, infinite, eternal, changeless. And by whatever name we call it, God, love, life, Buddha, Allah, whatever name we call it, it is all these things and so much more. It is the totality, the singularity, and the multiplicity of creation itself, continuously expressing that creation as form and all that surrounds that form and all that infuses each individualized expression of this one as form. I know that I am an individualized expression of the infinite. I know that I am a purposeful, intentional, one of a kind, never to be repeated desire in the heart of creation to experience itself as my life, as itself living life as me. And I know what is true of me is true of all. And so every expression in this physical realm, every person in this physical realm, every animal, every blade of grass, every mineral, every molecule of dust is an intentional, purposeful, one of a kind, never to be repeated desire in the heart of creation to experience itself as that, and that is good. That is infinite possibility being realized, being made real. And so, in the truth of all of that, in the multiplicity of that, the singularity of essence, of substance, of source operates. And so it must follow that the word spoken is the word of this infinite being, speaking in, through, and as its creation. And so from that awareness, from that belief, I speak my word this morning, affirming, reaffirming, acknowledging, bringing into mental intention this idea of dying to all of the illusion of this physical realm, allowing myself to release anything that is unlike this infinite being, and to resurrect, to allow my consciousness, my awareness, my thought, my belief to return to the unobstructed, changeless essence, the intelligence within that already knows everything that needs to be known, could ever need to be known, already exists within its creation. And so I speak my word, claiming and affirming that we joyously release any and all barriers to knowing the truth of our being, that we allow that beingness to guide our doingness, that we release the lie that we have to do ourselves into being better, that we can in any way do ourselves into being more God, more love, more peace, more power, that we allow the Godness within us, the peace that we are, the infinite intelligence that is the very birthright of our being to guide our doing. That we put the cart behind the horse. We allow principle. We allow infinite intelligence. We allow grace to guide this journey. We allow ourselves to live in faith. And by faith, I mean faith being the assurance, the confidence, the belief, the knowing in that invisible substance. That life simply is. Which moves me to gratitude, that activity of faith. The activity of faith as gratitude, a gratitude that knows it's already done, a belief in the thing not seen but known, beyond hope as wishful thinking. We know, we have the faith that says, I know that I know because I know, because I have removed all the barriers from knowing. I have removed all of the doubt from the good that I am. And so I stand confidently in the faith that it's already done, that the word spoken is the word fulfilled. It can be no other way, that life will return the word and return it abundantly. Acts upon it intelligently. Makes it so. And so there's nothing to do but release, to let go of the doing, to die to that effort, to allow that efforting to die. That is the release. It is not the physical death, it is the mental death of thinking we have to do ourselves into being. So I release that. I let it go. And I allow my beingness, I joyously allow my beingness to guide my doing today. And I invite you, if this is your intention, to join me as we say together, Ashe, Shalom, Aho.